Matt Smith. So this poor guy, this poor guy right here. Remember that? Well, Matt Smith. Not only was he supposed to have a pivotal role in like the new kind of. Remember when Terminator Genesis came out and he had some random role where he did something to change the timeline or whatever? And he was supposed to be pivotal. Like everybody was wondering if he was actually like a human form of Skynet or something. And he had a very brief role in the beginning of like Terminator Genesis. And there was supposed to be more because they wanted to do like an entire trilogy or whatever the fuck. And obviously that didn't go anywhere. It's like, oh, well, that sucks. But he was also cast, of course, in Star Wars, Rise of Skywalker, and then sadly that didn't happen either. And when he was on the podcast right here, on Josh Horowitz podcast right here, Happy, Sad, Confused, he asked him about it. So this is what he had to say about it right here. So this is interesting. It's very interesting.
You were going to be in the Rise of Skywalker. Matt, did you ever shoot any Star Wars scenes?
No, I didn't. There was, we were close to me being in it, but then it never quite happened. I think the thing they were thinking of me for, eventually the part became, it became obsolete and they didn't need it. And so I never got to be in Star Wars. There we are.
That sucks.
Wait, what? Here's conjecture. Was this Palpatine's son? Was that who you were playing?
I could not possibly say. But it was a pretty groovy thing. It was a really groovy part and concept.
Part.
It was a big thing. It was like a big story detail, like a transformative Star Wars story detail.
Transformative story.
It never quite got over the line.
No, I can't deal with this. I'm gonna have nightmares about this now.
Yeah, none of us can because of what happened in Rise of Skywalker.
It was a big shift in the history of the franchise.
I need you to stop talking. You're getting me angrier every successive word.
I know. There we are.
Did you ever get into like costume? Was there a costume test? Like how far away did you get?
There was no costume.
Never got it.
There was no costume. There were a couple of meetings.
Exploding rubber ducky. Shut up.
And
please.
The good part is you still have your Star Wars eligibility card, so and it's a long career.
Well, maybe I can come back. You never know. I mean, if God, to come back as that like.
And then of course the feed starts cutting out.
This is the worst. This is the worst possible time for the phone to cut out. Just so you know, the worst possible time.
Oh God, I hope. Sorry, it's because I'm in Spain and the internet's really shoddy.
It's really shoddy.
Oh,
just sad. Just sad right there, man. And Rubber Ducky, I don't know why you keep on saying another Sam Benjamin. Who the fuck heard about Sam Benjamin for? This guy was literally a Doctor Who, and people know who he actually is. Jesus Christ. Show some respect. But anyways, yeah. So, any bets on who he was? Was he son of Palpatine? Was he a younger Palpatine? I don't know. There's a lot of things. A lot of people were thought, maybe it was going to be something, associated with Rey. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? I could actually see him play a young Palpatine. Yeah, I know. Kind of seems like it. Was there going to be some kind of flashback, some kind of time thing? I don't know. It's just but what this shows you right here is like there was kind of a plan, but then they just fucking they lost their shit after the reception of Last Jedi. They just went all stupid and said, JJ, please rescue us, come back, oh my God, and then we got Rise of Skywalker, which was okay, but it was a mess, absolute mess. So I don't know. No, I don't think he was playing just a stormtrooper. I think he actually had something. About because he's got that voice, and that voice, that accent is very much a part of Star Wars. That British accent, I guess you could say. But I don't know. But yeah, I mean, very well could be. But then again, you never know. Maybe could be right. Maybe he was just a stormtrooper. But it seems like when it came to stormtrooper roles, that went to like just guys that wanted to be stormtroopers. Like, yeah, didn't Tom Hardy have one and Daniel Craig? Didn't they have their time to shine as a stormtrooper? Now, I don't think he was an actual stormtrooper. I think he was actually going to be something interesting, but I don't know if we'll ever find out. Matt Smith as a Brainiac. That's pretty interesting. I think I really enjoyed him in Last Night in Soho. He was a pretty evil son of a bitch. He played a good role in there, so I can see him as that. But I do like him as Clock King. That'd be cool if he played a live action Clock King. We were talking about that because we just covered that in Batman the Fanimated stream, Clock King episode. Kind of cool to see him, but I think it's just because the way he's dressed. Even like when you see him right here, like when he's in Doctor Who, I mean, he kind of has already that Clock King attire. You just got to put the hat on and the glasses. So, but a mess behind the scenes with what? I asked you. Oh, okay, you're talking about something else. But anyways, poor Matt Smith. Come on now. Release the Matt Smith. Well, he didn't shoot anything, so it doesn't really matter. So, anyways, release the JJ cut. I don't even. Is that even still a thing? Remember how that was a thing for like half a day? The only thing I loved about that was the fact that the Snyder cut made its way into the culture, into pop culture so much that anytime that that's all we keep on saying is say release the whatever cut. That's just like such a thing right now. And that's what's so great about it. But if there is a JJ cut, cool. But I do not think we'll ever see that. The Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy, they're moving forward, which of course it's working because their series seem to be killing it. So, but poor Matt Smith.